Good afternoon, everyone. We'll start. So may I request Ma'am Dulcie to lead the prayer.
So let us put ourselves in the holy presence of God and in the Father, of Son, of the Holy Spirit. Amen. Glorious and blessed God, we place our work and ourselves into your hands. Anoint our creativity, our ideas, and energy, so that even the smallest task may bring you honor. God, when we are challenged, guide us. When we are weary, energize us. May the work that we do and the way that we do it bring hope, life, and courage to all with whom we minister our organization. Bless our administration with wisdom and discernment, and may all of us, implored by your help, be able to do our tasks and functions in the pursuit of our commitment to the public. This was through Christ our Lord. Amen.
Okay, please read the attendance. Kaya murag daghan-daghan na bagita.
Good afternoon, everyone. For today's Prebid conference for the procurement of civil works, present are the following: BAC Chairperson, Assistant District Engineer Manuel D. Varias Jr.,
Present.
BAC regular members, Mr. Mario C. Caliao,
Present.
and Engineer Paz de la Cruz. BAC Secretariat Head, Engineer Norma A. Ogabang,
Present.
and Secretariat Member yours truly, Dulce Amar Soledad. We also have presenters from the Planning and Design section: Engineer Destiny Uwayan, Engineer Winnie J. Tinaco, Engineer Janice V. Belderol, Miss Cristel A. Punay, Engineer Kent Vincent Caliao, and Engineer Destiny. Okay, we also have end users from different barangays, from Barangay Bagor, Kadingilan, Honorable Hermilo A. N. Humuad. From Barangay Kipilas, Honorable Antonio E. Dumandan. From Barangay Sinayawan, Kitaw-Taw. Sinaysayan, Kitaw-Taw. Miss Honorable Adrel Kupay. From Barangay Minsanungan, Quezon, Honorable Mark June De Parine, Honorable Marilu L. Monsanto, Honorable Cecilia N. Monino, and Barangay Treasurer Mr. Alvin Cosmo. From Barangay Kipilas, Ms. Anita L. Dumandar. From Barangay Kiulum, Barangay Kagawad Manuel M. Sumaliray, and Honorable Punong Barangay Boris N. Cayuga. Also from Barangay Kiulum, Mr. Isalde Domingo. We also have representatives from contractors from Vicente T. Lau Construction, Miss Carol K. Dagpin, and Project Engineer Richmark Doctor. That's all, Mr. Chair. Good afternoon. Mana? Oh, minsamungan? Wala man na. Wala na kalagi. Ay, singal.
Lagi iksong dito. Anak sa gawas. Tagasa man as di parini nga. Kabanan niya mga di parini dire. Kaubanan niya mga di parini dire. Mamaong mga height.
So we also acknowledge the presence of punong barangay of Barangay Minsanungan, Ma'am Emma Rasunabe. Good afternoon, ma'am.
Jesus. Mm.
We also acknowledge the presence of Barangay Kagawad, Joseph Calves, and punong barangay Joel Camarillo of San Miguel, Maramag. That's all, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Ma'am Dolls. Since we are in quorum, so let us proceed. Good afternoon once again. Today's proceeding is the Prebid conference of 14 civil works project under fiscal year 2024 annual infrastructure program based on GAA and one project under fiscal year 2024 Department of Agriculture Farm to Market Road FMR. So who will present first? Kipilas. Okay, layo-layo naman na.
Good afternoon once again. So, I'll be presenting the project name, concreting of Barangay Kipilas FMR, Barangay Kipilas, Kitauta, Bukidnon. So, it is contract ID 24KP 0146. So, na siya approved budget na 49,750,000, then project duration of 345 calendar days. So, located na siya sa Barangay Kipilas, then tie up lang ni siya sa katong project last year na katong tourism. So, until this project, hantod ni siya sa katong proposed bridge na but sa region na to siya nga project karon. Bali sumpayan din siya. So, scope of works, construction of 1,120.5 meter or 2.24 lane km PCP, width of 6.1 meter, then thickness of 0.2 meter with paved shoulder, width of 4 meters or 2 meters each width, then also thickness of 200 mm, and includes application of reflectorized thermoplastic pavement markings, white and yellow. Then construction of 210 meter grouted riprap slope protection and 1,000.50 meter grouted riprap line canal at specific locations. Construction of 2.4 by 2.4 by 16 meter standard single barrel reinforced concrete box culvert with end structures with pipe end structures, head walls, wing walls, and apron. And construction of permanent monuments and markers for FMR projects. So, next. So, jutag pictures. So, this is during validation sa taga DA with PWH. So, tag picture. So, muna tong structure nga box culvert. So, na siya Nalang siya fill embankment na 2.5 mga 2.5 meters in height, then gibutangan lang na mo kuan grouted riprap, slope protection. Then narin tayo maximum grade nga 18.9%. So medyo kuan gud siya, medyo tuktok. Then summary of quantities included for this project is natay facilities for the engineer. Then permanent monuments and markers, project billboard, signboard, occupational safety and health program. Na mobilization, demobilization for earthworks, clearing and grabbing, surplus common excavation nga 43,479.78 cubic meters. So medyo dako gud siya og kuan og cut. Then structure excavation, embankment from roadway, structure excavation, subgrade preparation, then about the aggregate sub-base course, then Portland cement concrete pavement for carriageway and paved shoulder, 0.2 meters thick, 14 days. So for kuan siya para sa box culvert, reinforcing steel grade 40, structural concrete 20.68 megapascal class A, 28 days. Then grouted riprap class A. Then reflectorized thermoplastic pavements, markings white for straight nga sa kuan for para sa straight, then yellow for sa mga curve, sa ato mga curve na kuan roadway. So that's all for this project. Any questions?
Kap, kisa tong tagas kuan? Kipilas? Basi na kay pangutana sa about sa project. Okay. So okay na. Okay. Sa region na. Region.
Katong kuan sir, katong road with bridge.
Ana po yato.
Ano pa ito sa katong FMR?
Okay na. Okay, sige. Next project.
That's all, thank you.
Pwede na mo makauna. Oh, itong mga man na, pwede na makauna. Ha? Okay. First kasi. Pero ka na mo kauban, mga gina. Sige. Thank you.
So, good afternoon once again. The next project that I'm going to present is the construction of road junction Bukidnon Davao City Road, Palakapaw to East Dalarong to West Dalarong Sinaysayan Road. So, ito ang project is nasa location sa Sinaysayan section, Taw-Taw Bukidnon, package 3. So, the pro budget for the contract is 57,900,000. And a total project duration of 255 calendar days. So the project is located approximately 42 kilometers away from this district engineering office and composed of two sections. So two sections ni kay in between sa ilahan nay another budget project nga bridge including approach road. So kaning red diri nga section mo niyang bridge project na approach road including approach road. So ato ang project is kaning color na cyan. So kaning section 1 na to ug section 2. Ang section 1 na to is na-length nga 245 and ato ang section 2 is 1,355. So a total of 16 meters or 1.6 kilometers. So included sa ato ang scope of work, we have here construction of 1.6 kilometer PCCP local road with a 230 mm thick PCCP and a 6.1 meter roadway width and 1.5 shoulder width of 200 mm thick. We also have removal of actual structures and obstructions nga maigo sa itong projects. Construction of slope protection structures sa mga fill sections and reinforced concrete line canal para sa itong mga steep sections and cut sections. We also have construction of box culvert and pipe cross drainages sa ito ang outlet sa ito ang waterway. Included po ang installation sa ito ang metal guardrails sa ito with end piece para sa ito ang mga fill section ng mga road. And also a provision of thermoplastic pavement markings, white and yellow. So we also have provision of field office for the engineer. So mo ni ato ang design sa ato ang field office. And for the design profile sa ato ang sections, so mo ni siya ato ang design profile pa preliminary na tong plan nga design. So ato ang section 1, 1597 plus 310 to 1597 plus 555, section 1 na siya. Diri na siya taman kay kaning nga part diri nga with bridge, lahi na siya nga budget nato. So ang ato na lang isang road sinaysayan section and mag-start ato ang section 2 is diri na sa babaw nga patag na kay kaning cut section diri included ni siya sa kuan nato bridge nga quantities nato nga project. So wala pa siya na kuan karon. So una siya to ang final design profile. Approximately natay mga almost 12 nga percent grade sa to ang design. So as per design nato maximum grade sulod siya to sa design nga maximum grade nato. Then for our typical sections nga included sa to ang road, natay section with ditch sections, section with infill, natay mga slope protections. Then on cut sections, natay line canals and berm for high cut sections. And section with drainage na to, natay mga box culvert ng mga proposed structures and pipe culverts. Then for summary of quantities, we have here facilities for the engineer, construction of field office. For other general requirements, we have project billboard and signboard. So 1 COA billboard and 2 DPWH billboard siya. Occupational safety and health program, traffic management, and mobilization. Then for our earthworks quantities, we have individual removal of trees. Atay identified nga 9 ka trees nga maigo ang affected sa tuang project. Removal of actual structures and obstructions, RCPC, existing 24 inches or 610 mm diameter, gi-remove na to ug ilisa na to siya to 36 diameter kay mo ato ang standard nga box culvert nga size. Also we have surplus common excavations, structure excavation para sa itong mga drainages, slope protection structures, line canal, foundation fill para sa tuang box culvert and line canal structures, embankment, subbase preparation. Then for our subbase course, we have item 200 aggregate subbase course. Then for our surface course, we have here PCCP of thickness 0.2 para sa tuang shoulder pavement and 0.23 para sa tuang roadway pavement. Then for drainage and slope protection structures, we have reinforcing steel of grade 40 for all reinforced concrete structures. Also, we have structural concrete class A para sa tuang pipe end structures and RCBC structures or box culvert structures. Then for class B concrete, applicable ni siya sa itong line canal structure. Pipe culvert structure para sa tuang cross drainages nga RCPC, and rubble concrete para sa tuang slope protection structure. Then for miscellaneous structures, we have here metal guardrails with end piece, And kaning seedlings and samplings for other programs and initiatives natay kuan ani as per memorandum order sa DNR required ta every trees nga ma-remove, every one tree nga ma-remove, pulihan na tog seedling nga 100 ka buok. So namatay 9 ka trees nga identified nga maigo. So 900 atong ipuli. Pero ato rin siyang ihatag na nato ni siya sa DNR, dili na nato na siya kanon. Ang paliton lang ni siya din sila na bahala magkuan. Then next is the provision of thermoplastic pavement marking. So natay white and yellow markings. So I think that's all for this project. Any question?
So, any question? Wala. So, next project. Okay.
Uh, as sa design nato kap wala nato gitandog tong agianan ninyo katuwat katong agianan nga anang hanging bridge wa nato giguba so pwede to ninyo magian gyapon pero mag-start na ang mahuman na niyang kaning road then ang bridge mosunod ang ato ang access sa road is katong sa sapa na dapit katong diri sa boss right side kung padulong ka dito sa highway diri sa right side wala man to namo giguba tong dalan ninyo dito nagbuhat pa mig alignment namo diri tong tapad sa bridge ra wala namo to gitandog tong dito dapit sa dalan ninyo then kani ato ang dalan po diri kani ato ang science section mag-start ni siya diri sa taas na katong patag na nga section so dili gyapon makaagian ra gyapon nato tong existing nga dalan do maka-access ra gyapon ta bisan pag wala pa ang bridge diha makalhaw sa yapon ta magian yapon dili makaagi yapon kap kay wala ay wad ang galing kamulong construction nagya poy detour yapon.
Okay. Thank you. Next project.
Good afternoon, everyone. So the next project would be construction of multi-purpose building, covered court, Barangay Sinaysayan, Kitaw-Taw, Bukidnon. With a contract ID of 24KB0153 and the approved budget for the contract is 4,950,000 and the contract duration is 210 calendar days. So this is the location of the project along with its coordinates. So, as shown in the JOTAG photo, ang existing nila is complete na ang 12 nga pedestals with plates and bolts. And nanapod sila duha ka bay sa ilahang steel frame o sa ilang roofing sheet. And also, ilahang slab, napod sila yung slab pero kaninga portion is kuan pa, dungaganan pa. Ang ilaha pong basketball ring is ilisanan na pod. So as per embankment, dako-dako jud dag embankment diri nga portion para sa ato ang slab. So for the scope of work, Construction of covered court inclusive of 3 sets of complete steel frame para makomplete atong 5 ka bay and 3 bays of roofing sheets with a total length of 21.93 meters, and also naapilan og canopy sa short sides and sa right side sa covered court, and also painting works for steel, flooring, and existing pedestals. And we also have provision of movable rings and floor tapping for the whole slab area nga existing, and CHB wall due to embankment nga taas-taas ang depth sa embankment. And we also have installation of fascia boards with fascia frame, gutter and downspouts and flashing, and the portion of electrical works. Dili lang siya ma-complete gid ato ang electrical fixtures ani. So this is the floor plan. Natay existing slab 15 meters by 27, and the rest is dungagan nato. So this is the possible perspective sa atong project. We have canopy sa short side and canopy pud sa long side, right side. Complete ang slab. Naay spandrel both edge, complete ang roofing sheets, and complete na ang 5 bays. So for specifications for item 901C and 1I, it must be class A with 3000 PSI strength. And for item 902 1A1, atong gamiton is grade 40 rebars. And for item 10478A sa atong trusses, sa atong canopy, atong gamiton is 50 by 50 by 6 mm angle bar. And for the main roof, 75 by 75 by 6 mm angle bar. And for item 10478B sa atong purlins, at sa atong canopy is 100 by 50 by 1.5 mm C purlins. And for the main roof, 150 by 75 by 2 mm C purlins. And for equipment requirements, we have 1 bagger mixer, 1 bar bender, 1 bar cutter, 2 welding machines, 1 cutting outfit, and 1 plate compactor. And that would be all for this project. Any question? Oo, for completion siya kap.
Di ba ito siya pwede nga mapananong kay na naman ito siya kuhan unang ka kuhan niya complete naman ito yan ang
Pedestals. Oo.
so di ba ito siya pwede nga ang kuhan na instead nga kuhan kay kamay nung lang ito ang kuhan niya ito magdili pa ito siya pwede nga dito na lang mapadugangan sa kilid o meaning either grandstand or
Grandstand?
wala na lang
Ay. Unsa nga grandstand cup?
Kanang gulit kanang likuran na lang ba pati mga
Ay, bleacher. Bleacher. Bleacher.
okay na naman di ko ano kani siya nga budget na mo ini sa paano kani state nga sa
Ay.
dala na mo di ba i-divert man sa tong una nga kapital di mo nila o covered kasi dili siya mapami daw makumpleto at least kanay makita ko ng mga tao
Pwede ra mabot nga bleachers, pero makuha atong canopy. Kato atong shed roof.
Kuan kap katong gi-explain ni Junis, katong mga existing ninyo diha iya rang gisumpayan. Gigamit niya tong mga kuan existing ninyo, gisumpay lang niya. Para ma-complete yun ang ma-complete bitaw ang covered court. Kana siya.
Oo.
O gi-utilize ng mga slab ninyo nga existing tanan.
okay ang dili mo gud nga sa iya ha so mo atobat ka dito sa kuan ini direkta mo kan sa entrance
Ay, diri, mawala to'y labot dito nga side, sir. Diri lang ta sa left, ay sa right side lang atong mabot nga kanupi. Oo. Kulang pa manggod gyapon siya tulo ka steel frame cup. Nga.
Pero kung dili siya magbutan canopy, ma'am, pwede siya magbutan siya.
Kung mao inyong ipa-priority cup, bleachers inyo ipa-priority ko una to ang canopy.
Di okay na lang siguro, ma'am. Kay wala kang pwede ko at huwag mo ganyan kay lingkuran ng garo.
Ang kuan po dani cup, kung bleachers imong ipa-priority, isa ra ka side gyud atong mabutngan kay dako mangod kay embankment diri.
Kanilang diri lang na tayo, ma'am. Dili dito, ma'am. So, diri ra lang. Kay di naman po siya pwede mabutan ano. May nana may multi-purpose ito o ini. So, diri lang siya. One side lang.
Mm. Sige cup, ako na lang. Mo to ma'am, kwaon tong shed roof.
Gamit sa buwan. Opo, dili niya. Dito na lang lang. May na
Sige cup, kana na ang bleachers atong ikuan. Mao akong isulod sa kumpaw cup.
Kaya na po yung kuwan dito, ma'am. Okay. Para po kanina project dito niya, ining kuwan ba, ang nagkontraka ni Bayay, na siya ikuwan ba niya. Ang di ka kuwan na na mo, kay matag sa pagtikulan niya. Nangaabang siya dito sa pilat sa gawas, kay magdala sa iya mga
amo.
Pero di ato ni IP di aron kuha. So katong ano katong resolution sa province sa location dili pa. Dili kay ay na kung nagawin mo baka na ko ang prepare na nasa sa ala ang oras na para
Thank you, thank you. So, next project. This, unsay number na this?
Number 6 or 7.
7. So, 7 is San Miguel man.
Number 6.
6.
So, ano Sige. Maayong hapon sa tanan. I will be presenting to you the projects, our 2024 water system projects. First, we have the completion of water system, Barangay Bagor, Kadingilan, Bukidnon. And second, we have construction of water system, Porok 11, Barangay San Miguel, Maramag, Bukidnon. So the project components shown are followed before the completion or the finalization of our plan and then program works. So we have the project considerations, project location, approved budget of the contract, project duration, source of fund, and major category of work. So for the first project, number 6, we have completion of water system Barangay Bagor, Kadingilan, Bukidnon. The contract ID is 24KB0147 with approved budget of the contract 2,475,000. Project duration of 120 calendar days. And then the major category of work, the water supply level 2 and 3, source and pipe network conveyance system. So as we can see on screen, we have the project location, which is estimated to be 28.70 kilometers plus 1.5 kilometers with a total distance of 30.20 kilometers from DPWH up to the project site. So the scope of work include, we have construction of retaining structure, including pump wheel. Number 2, we have installation of 5 horsepower submersible pump and motor with complete accessories. Number 3, installation of transmission pipeline with included the valves and pipe fittings. So the items of work, we have the project billboard, occupational safety and health program, mobilization, demobilization. We have also the items for the construction of the pump wheel, retaining structure, and other accessories, as well as the pipeline for water supply system, the excavation beneath proposed structure, pipeline trench excavation, fill and backfill. And then polyethylene with HDPE ISO 11 with nominal pressure of 181 psi. All diameters are outer diameter, which is 75 mm diameter by 60 meter with a total length of 180 meters. And for water pumping system, included is the 1 HP horsepower centrifugal pump for the chlorinator facility. And then for item 12018, we have the bulbs and pipe fittings, included the pipe couplers and pipe reducers, air release bulbs. For item 110210, we have the pole-mounted distribution transformer with complete accessories, pole type, and wires and wiring devices, conduits, boxes and fittings, lighting fixtures for our proposed pump wheel. We have also the equipment requirement for the project. We have bar cutter, bar bender, cargo service truck all models, one bagger mixer, and concrete vibrator. So this is a typical drawing showing the type A and combination of type D retaining structure for our proposed project. Up next is the proposed pumping station. So we have the upper section. We have the level 2 for our proposed pump house, of which we will store the accessories and other materials for the pumping area. And the structure, the bottom structure, is actually 2 by 2 meter pump wheel storage, water storage. From there, we will pump the water towards our reservoir, and also I purposely included here the a ground reservoir from which I will be finalizing the program of work. So expect a supplemental bulletin for this project. So the specification, these are the items which has a specification primarily for pipeline trench excavation. The standard design suggests a minimum depth of 0.76 meters plus pipe diameter, and for the specified pipe diameter, the width should be 0.2 meters. And for fill and backfill, we have to cover the installed pipeline with 0.76 meter soil depth. For the PE pipe, we have to consider also that the specified diameter is outer diameter with nominal pressure of 181 psi. And for the water pumping system, we have a 1 horsepower centrifugal pump with complete accessories for our chlorinator facility. And for item 12018, bulbs and pipe fittings, shown wala siya kita. So, wala. Wala na lang. So, the bulbs and pipe fittings shown for the accessories for clustered water meter, and then for pipe network conveyance system. So that's all for our first project. Number 6 project, the construction of water system at Barangay Bagor, Kadingilan, Bukidnon. So any question? Mm-mm. So the naa diri, so for item, okay, show nyo na lang. Ano lang, kato lang kanang total bitaw, sir, ta lang siya. Mm. Mm. Sige. Post electric line. Oo. Mm-mm. Mhm. So, kuan na ma'am, sa base sa ilang gihatag sa ako na kuan sa Pebeco, 750,000 is good for the kanang post and extension of wire. Wala pa na-appeal ang katong transformer and metering. So naabot siya og mga up to 1 million, 1 million ang maximum amount nga ang wala pa. Wala. 750.
Ang akong question diri unsa man to pag-coordinate o kamura ba yung lihok nga makuha na tong 750,000 nga mahatag na to sa Pibico kay
Contractor na.
Pibico basta moabot lang sa ila ang 750,000 ang material ang construction ila ng
Mm-mm. Thank you.
amo ko'y katabang diri naman tayo mga iyan dito sa mga ilang report na engineer nga kanang para right of way
Aray ito po eh.
kay sila willing jud ni
Perma.
na mangga bubi maliko okay ra
Mm.
sa ato lang
I see.
tabang ko kwan para
Mm-mm.
at least na makuanan ko na
Okay. Thank you kayo kagawad. For the pipeline, since kato up to 1 million, okay raman ang pipelines, ma'am pa. So, ang
sa bagay
mm-mm.
last ang akong sa may maayong na namo ko nimo in bilang sa kay kapitan ako ni split dito para ako mahanay ko tanan may mako advice sa amo katawag ko sa inyo.
So, sa akong nabantayan bitaw kanang gagawad based sa pag-survey na mo before kanang mga kanang bitong kanang sa electrical post si PB ko ang paperma sa road right of way na clearance murag na sila kuan. Prior to kanang mag-construction. But kanang based sa naingon ni Cap last time kaning 1.13 is good for wa pay appeal ang transformer and metering. So if 750,000 ang kuan final na lang na billing mag-add pa ko og transformer and meter so plus maabot siya og 1 million. So anyway ako lang siyang iguan nga maka-pipeline ta and then if ever naa pa jud makaabot ta sa katong proposed na ground reservoir. So basically tataman ra gyud adto atong kuan ang pipeline na po dayon from ground reservoir to katong barangay site mo ano po murag makulang. Sige. 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 Salamat eh. So So the next project is construction of water system Porok 11 Barangay San Miguel, Maramag, Bukidnon with contract ID of 24 KB 0148 with approved budget of the contract 4,950,000, project duration of 210 calendar days. So the major category of work is level 2 and 3 distribution network conveyance system. For the project location, the project site is located or approximately it is situated 18.5 kilometers from the DPWH up to the Porok 11 project site. And the scope of work include first the installation of distribution pipeline. So based sa ako ang nangutana man jud ko ani sa province kay pag validate na mo dito amo mang na find out na naa di ay ongoing na project ang province. So ang source nga among intention nga i-develop ilatong gi-develop so mao pud to ilang gikuan trabaho karon. So ang ilang project is worth 2 million. So included silang scope ang pag-develop sa source, then transmission pipeline, then naa sila isa ka kanang elevated reservoir which is naa dito dapit itaod sa katong naapoy elevated na reservoir murag at bangan lang siya dito ang ilang location. Then after ana kita na din magtaod sa distribution pipeline. So kanang basically among untang i-introduce ang katong chlorinator facility aron ang na istorya man gud kay murag river ba na unsa nang source ninyo gani Cap sa Porok 11 murag river kay murag ang 12 inches daw na kuan murag mapuno sumuto nga amo lang pong i-include unta nga butangan lang siya preparatory nga nipple dito sa kanang intake kay para masupplyan tong namoy area nga taas og elevation as compared kung dito sila magkuha sa mahuman na nga elevated reservoir. So for preparation nga at least naalay makatap lang to daan unta ang katong naay portion nga taas og elevation. And then after naman good sa reservoir, we will have a chlorinator facility and then the distribution pipeline appeal na po dito ang kaning level 3 na clustered water meter facilities kay wala namang goy lain scope nga makuan kay gitrabaho naman sa province ang katong uban. And then included pod ang kaning mga valves and pipe fittings para kanang continuous lang ang flow sa tubig o dali ra pod nila pag-control kay nabutangan na itong mga gate valves. And kanang kato lang imong concern ka Purok 9. The kaning Purok 9 pwede raman nga murag for purchase only lang nako adjacent lang. So kung kuan magbutang lang ko sa program o purchase only, so if ever i-turn over sa inyo na lang ang labor, and kun kay wala man gud siya labot sa kanang location kay Purok 11 ra man gyud ta specifically, so ano lang siya. And katong sa Balye na apoy concern sila nga paapilan, so motoy gina pa-survey pa karon kay motoy idungag nga masudlan do to ilang elevated nga tank dadto. Mo'y gusto ni kuan ni Governor. So for the items of work ni siya, same na atay reinforcing steel grade 40 structural concrete for our proposed chlorinator facility, and na-apply doors, spray-painted metal sheets, roof frame. Then for the water pumping water supply, we have the excavation beneath proposed structures, pipeline trench, fill and backfill. And for the PE pipes, we have tried to consider a diameter of 110 mm diameter, all of which shown diameters are already outer diameters. And the first diameter is 110 by 6 meters with a total length of 2,010 meters. So these quantities are to be reviewed pa nako, no? And I expect a supplemental bulletin for this project to consider the remaining portion of the tong Balye portion, which is not included in the preparation or in the computation of these quantities. And for the water pumping system, so napotay bulbs and pipe fittings, and then pole mounted distribution transformer with complete accessories. So wires and wiring devices, conduits, lightings for the chlorinator facility. For the equipment requirements, same lang sa katong previously discussed sa Bagor. And ato ang mo ni siya atong initial design for a 1 inches water meter cluster section with after meter stand, then with 10. So adjust pa na ko ni siya, and then atong design for chlorinator facility, diha na to ibutang tong atong chlorinator na pump, and then the stock for chlorine kay para naamang goy particular na kuan nga mag-stock ta kay aron nga dali ra siya to access kung ibutang na natong chlorine. And the specifications mo ni siya same katong depth plus pipe diameter, din ang width kay 0.2, but katong 110 mm consider nato no 0.4 meters ayang width kay medyo dako naman siya na pipe. And diameters shown or outer diameters already. And for the bulbs and pipe fittings, ako pa siyang i-adjust for wala siya na appeal. And that's all for my presentation. Thank you. For one ma'am, na may chlorinator, so mag-add on chlorinator. Yes ma'am. Yes ma'am. Gravity. Natay kuryente. Kwan ra, free-flowing na po dayon. Katong sa kuan ma'am, 1 HP na centrifugal pump na gamiton sa taas man atong tank, so magamit ag centrifugal para maoy mo kuan sa tubig didto gikan sa chlorine siya para mag for dosing naman gud tay i-add na chlorine sa chlorinated na siya, mag-mix na dito ma'am sa tank. gikan sa main source pasaka man na sa tank diretso. Ang ato pong chlorinator facility mag-add po siya chlorine murag direct po sa ibabaw, then pag mo flow siya through gravity chlorinated na siya. Ipatest man po na to. Napod ko'y kuan item for kanang bacteriological test. So, ano na siya? Same lang sa bagor. So, any question? Oh, in consider na ko tong sa 11 pod na baliye ka to. Try na. Katong ongoing on this province. Sige, sir. Thank you.
Okay, next project.
Ay, wala mo po yun siya. Sorry, Mario.
Human sa ilong kaloinuan.
Good afternoon, everyone. The next project is the construction of multi-purpose building covered court Barangay Kiulom, Kitaw-Taw, Bukidnon with a contract ID of 24KB0145, an ABC of 4,950,000 and a contract duration of 210 calendar days. The project is located at Barangay Kiulom, Kitaw-Taw, Bukidnon, 122.1 kilometers from DPWH Bukidnon 2nd DO. These are the geotag photos of the project site. Ang floor plan sa covered court is 30 by 16.2. Bali mo ang area sa covered court pero walay appeal ang flooring sa kanina project. Elevation, perspective, bali kanilang gid ang matrabaho sa covered court kay di makaya sa amount ug sa tungod sa howling. Wala siya slab pero from footing to kuan gid siya pre-painted roofing. For the scope of works, 12 units of footings and pedestals with plates and bolts using 20 mm thick base plate, 2 by 2 meters na footing and using na 3,000 PSI na concrete. 6 sets of complete steel frame with steel painting, 5 base plus extension of roofing sheets. So ang roofing sheets is gamit is 0.5 mm thick na pre-painted metal sheets, and para sa trusses and column kay 75 by 75 by 6 mm angle bar and 50 by 50 by 6 mm angle bar. Sa girth detail is 50 by 50 by 6 mm angle bar and 38 by 38 mm 6 mm angle bar. Para sa purlins, ang gigamit po is ang 150 by 50 by 1.5 mm thick purlins. For the equipment requirements, 1 bagger mixer, 1 bar bender, 1 bar cutter, 2 welding machines, 1 cutting outfit, and 1 plate compactor. That's all for the Kiolom covered court. Any questions?
Okay na? Sige, thank you. So, next project. Imo na.
Good afternoon, everyone, especially to our punong barangay from Barangay Minsamungan, Honorable Emma Rasonabe. So today's Prebid conference, I will be discussing the construction of multipurpose building, Barangay Hall, Barangay Minsamongan, Quezon, Bukidnon. With contract ID 24KB 0155, approved budget for the contract 4,950,000, project duration 210 calendar days. So this project is 13.3 kilometers from Quezon Municipal Hall and 34.5 kilometers from DPWH Bukidnon 2nd DO. Next is the geotag photos. So, diri na to itukod atong barangay hall and ang barangay na ani ang mag pa-demolish. Then nagpasa na pod sila og resolution. So for the perspective, so mahuman jud ni siya mao ning dagway sa ilang barangay hall. Sa pagpa-demolish, ma'am. Na process. Yes, ma'am. Na. Na, sigaw. So for the scope of work ani, construction of two-story barangay hall with complete structural and roofing components, installation of exterior and interior CHB walls, complete set of doors and windows, interior and exterior ceiling, tile installation, ground floor, second floor, stairs, toilet, and toilet walls, aluminum cladding, stair and ramp railings, painting works for masonry concrete, painting works for steel and wood, and complete pod ato ang plumbing fixtures inclusive of septic vault and appeal ang electrical complete. So the front elevation, the left elevation, the rear elevation, and the right elevation. Right elevation. So for the floor plan sa ground floor, request ni sa barangay na murag open space lang. Then naada yun ang office sa barangay secretary and treasurer, naapod pantry and ang PWDCR. And for the second floor na ang ato ang session hall and barangay captain's office. For the specifications of this project, for the fascia board, we use 12 mm thick FISM, and for the fascia frame, 25 by 25 by 4 angle bar, top, bottom, and sa vertical bar. And for the railing sa ramp, nagamit og 38 mm stainless handrail and baluster. For the stairs, 25 by 50 by 2 mm rec tube for the handrail, and sa iyahang web sa baluster is 50 by 50 by 2 mm square tube. And napot ay aluminum cladding 4.5 mm thick. And sa ceiling 4.5 mm thick FISM. Then and for the toilet areas, moisture resistant 9 mm thick gypsum board. Then sa rafter, nagamit na og duha ka 38 by 38 by 6 mm angle bar, top, bottom, and for the web. And for the purlins, 100 by 50 by 1.5 mm. So for the summary of quantities, dili pa ni siya final kay gi-survey pa ni siya dito, sir, na ay embankment. Equipment requirements: 1 jackhammer, 1 concrete saw, 1 cutting outfit, 1 backhoe, 2 dump truck, 1 plate compactor, 1 bagger mixer, 1 bar cutter, 1 bar bender, 2 welding machine, and 1 concrete vibrator. So that's all for this project. So question. na quantity, ma'am. Kay nagbalik pa dito, ay gisurvey pa balik dito, ma'am. Pero sa pagpawani kay nahuman na siya. Human siya and napa po yung sobra pero wala pa may kabalo kung pilang embankment dito, ma'am. Yes, mauni siya, ma'am. Nahuman na siya sa nagahulat na lang may atong ano, ma'am, kanang embankment kay ayha pa lang gi-survey.
Ma'am. Kato manggod siya, ma'am. Lahi to nga design. Lahi nga design pod ang gipagamit sa karon kay kon man pod inyo man pong gi-request nga i-open space sa ground floor. Mo tong nakuhaan pod siya og kanang iyang partition. Okay, sige, ma'am.
May hapon sa tanan. I'll be presenting the next project, which is, I think, number 4 in the project list. Project details with the contract ID 24KB0144 and contract name of Construction of Multi-Purpose Building and Facility, Building 1, with an ABC of 11,880,000 pesos and 220 calendar days for the contract duration. Our location is in Purok 7, Barangay Poblacion, Dangkagan, Bukidnon, which is 6.8 kilometer from our office. Along the highway lang ni siya, this one. At bang ni siya sa LGU Hotel of Dangkagan. Ano siya? Our scope of work, construction of multipurpose building and facility Dangkagan lifestyle district, including earthworks, reinforced concrete works, and roofing works. For structural components, footings, columns, grade beams, slab on fill, and suspended slab, our footings natay duha 2 by 2 by 0.3 20 sets nga footing and 2.25 by 2.25 by 0.35 meters isa ka set of footing. For columns, duha gyapon 0.4 by 0.4 meters 20 sets and 0.5 by 0.5 meters 1 set. Grade beams, second floor beams, roof beams, and slab inside the sa scope ni siya. For the structural roof trusses and pre-painted metal sheets, nani siya 4 ka klase sa truss sa tibuok niya nga plan, pero sa atong scope is ang atong magamit is truss 3 and truss 4 lang. For truss 3, tulo ka sets with the main members of double nga 63 mm by 63 mm by 6 mm angle bars. For web members is 2 double ka 50 by 50 by 6 mm angle bars. And for the truss 4, 6 sets, main members are double 63 by 63 mm by 6 mm angle bars, and web members double 50 by 50 mm by 6 mm angle bars. For our minimum equipment requirements, not a 1 bagger mixer, 1 plate compactor, 1 bar bender, 1 bar cutter, 1 cutting outfit, 2 welding machines, 1 concrete vibrator, 1 ka backhoe, and 2 dump trucks. Muna siya ato ang perspective. Pero structural rataan, dili wala di gid siya maporma. And for jotag photos, mao ni siya dito sa site. Ang atong project is at bang aning ongoing ang construction, pero if mahuman gyud ni siya sa LGU, masumpay ni siya sa ato ang scope or sa atong project karon kay dili man ta pwede makasumpay sa ilaha because the title of our project is construction dili man completion, so mag at bangan lang nato sa sumpay aning existing. For the floor plan, man siya ato ang floor plan, stalls niya gapalibot sa iyaha ang stalls with na open area sa ubos ay sa tunga. Ang stalls nato is up to 2nd floor na siya, pero open lang sa ibabaw. Man siya sa ato ang 2nd floor, open na lang siya. And for the pangalan ani sa mga rooms sa ato ang floor plan, sa original plan from LGU na siya yung mga video okay room, refreshment, ano dili man na pwede sa ato, so ang ginabutang lang namo sa floor plan is offices lang siya. Muna siya ato ang front and left elevation. That's all. Any question? Yes, ma'am.
Sige, next project.
Good afternoon once again. I'm here to present number 3 on the list with a contract ID of 24KB0143 and a contract name of Rehabilitation of Multipurpose Building, Purok 5, Barangay Poblacion, Kadingilan, Bukidnon, with the approved budget for the contract of 9,900,000 and a project duration of 215 calendar days. So for our project location, it is 23.3 kilometers away from our office. So here's a more detailed view. So it is at the back of the Kadingilan Terminal and beside the Kadingilan Food Court. So kani siya katong ilang Kadingilan Public Market. So here are the geotag photos. This is the front view of the building. So nanapod siya yung mga existing nga mga stalls. And this is the inside. So this will be the new face of the Kadingilan Public Market. So, pag mahuman siya, nganin na yung dagway. Pag matuan ng ma-rehab. So, here's a better comparison. This is the front elevation of the existing building. And once it is rehabilitated, muna na yung new proposed design. For the scope of work, removal and replacement of existing roofing sheets with the addition of canopy roofing and corner roofing with roofing accessories, gutters and flashings, and installation of roof insulators, reflective insulation with double foam 10 mm thick. So here's a comparison. This is the existing roof plan. It is 21.1 meters by 20 meters. So ato ang new roof plan is now 26.8 meters by 26.8 meters. So kaning nasa circle dashed lines, muna siyang mga na-add nato nga mga roofing. So 4 sa corners and duha pod sa both entrance and exits. Second is the additional concrete slab sa atong corridor extensions and entrance steps. So we also have tile installation on complete floor area and restructuring of the market stalls. So here's the floor plan for the existing building. Na siya 24 ka market stalls and 2 hallways, which is, I mean, this one is parallel to the terminal. So kani duha ka buok yung hallway sa existing. And the floor area is 26 meters by 26 meters. So now sa itong proposed design, ma-retain na gyapon ang 24 ka market stalls, but isa na lang atong hallway which is perpendicular to the terminal, so kanina. Then the new floor area will be 27.5 meters by 27.5 meters. So notice here in the new proposed design, kaning naka-hatch mo ni ang existing structure. So kaning wala naka-hatch mo na ni atong mga bag-o nga slab. So here on the 4 sides. So here's a more detailed view of the hallway once it is restructured. So mo ni ang mga market stalls and hallways with market stalls. Kani. So we'll also have installation of pre-painted metal panel ceilings along corridors and provision of covered porch. So kani siya. Ang atong gigamit na ceiling is rib spandrel in pre-painted finish for ceiling which is 0.4 mm thick. So here's a more detailed picture. We also have installation of aluminum metal cladding, metal structures, decorative stones, plant boxes, and installation of new electrical circuits and lighting fixtures. So katong iyang existing electrical ato atong pulihan like overall good from wirings and all the lighting fixtures. So here's another view of the perspective of the new proposed design. For our minimum equipment requirements, we will need 1 bagger mixer, 1 plate compactor, 1 bar bender, 1 bar cutter, 1 cutting outfit, 2 welding machines, and 1 concrete vibrator. So that's all for my presentation. Thank you.
Okay, next project.
So once again, good afternoon. The next project is number 11 sa ato ang list. Construction of multipurpose building, Barangay Hall, Barangay Tangkulan, Damulog, Bukidnon, with contract ID 24KB 0151 ABC 9,900,000 and the project duration is 215 calendar days. So this project is 18.6 kilometers from the Mulog Municipal Hall and 43.3 kilometers from DPWH Bukidnon 2nd DO. Next is the geotag photos. So diri tukod ato ang barangay hall sa ilang solar dryer.
Number.
Next is the perspective. So for the scope of work, construction of the story barangay hall, removal of a portion of the existing solar dryer, 9 meters by 10 meters. Complete structural component with complete structural components, complete roofing components, complete exterior and interior walls, complete set of doors and windows, complete painting works for masonry, concrete, steel and wood, installation of railings for stairs, ramp and balcony, complete ceiling works, installation of cold water lines, sewer lines with septic vault and plumbing fixtures, complete po diyang electrical and lighting works. So the front elevation, the left elevation, the rear elevation, and the right. So for the floor plan, sa ground floor na ang lobby and the waiting area, naapod ang secretary and treasurer's office, barangay captain's office, and the PWD male toilet and napod female toilet. Sa second floor na ang ilahang session hall and naay CR and napoy isa ka office and napoy balcony. For the specs, for the roof plan and framing, sa roofings nagamit ta og 0.50 mm thick pre-painted rib type, and sa trusses nagamit ta og duha ka 50 by 50 by 4 mm sa top and bottom, and for the web nagamit og duha ka 38 by 38 by 4 mm, and for the fascia sa fascia frame nagamit ta og 25 by 25 by 4 na angle bar sa top and bottom, and 12 mm thick fascia board. For the ramp, stairs and balcony details sa railings, sa ramp is 38 mm stainless handrail and baluster, and for the stairs and balcony 38 mm stainless steel pipe sa handrail and 17 mm stainless. And kaning sa front nagamit ta og rec tube nga 100 by 50 by 1.2 mm thick. So that's all for this project.
Thank you. Next.
Good afternoon, everyone. Today I'm going to present the construction of multi-purpose building in Barangay Migkawayan, Damulog, Bukidnon. This is our project's contract ID, and the approved budget for the contract is 4,950,000 pesos. The project duration would be 210 calendar days. This is the location of our project, approximately 22 kilometers from our office, DPWH Bukidnon 2nd DEO. These are the geotagged photos taken last January 18.
Number no?
Number 12 ni sir. Ay, 11 ni sir. Sorry. Okay, ma'am. These are the geotagged photos. The scope of works includes the construction of stage and offices, along with the installation of interior and exterior ceilings, complete set of doors and windows, tile installation, painting works, and painting works for steel and wood, complete plumbing works and fixtures, and complete electrical works. Moni ang floor plan dinha sa office space nga nay male and female toilet dinha na locate ang existing multipurpose building nila, and sa left part sa stage ang three office spaces. Muni ang existing slab and 8 ka columns nga i-retain. And this is our framing plan for the installation of interior and exterior ceilings. The rest of the scope of works includes complete set of doors and windows, tile installation for the offices, the multipurpose hall and toilet, the painting works for exterior and interior ceiling, the painting works for steel and wood, and the complete plumbing works for fixtures and complete electrical works. Thank you.
Okay, next. Di na lang. Turo na lang. Oh. Patak. 129. Nakay 13. Mo na 13. Nakay 13.
Good afternoon once again. So I will present the next project, number 14 on the list, construction completion of multipurpose facility, covered court, Barangay Pinamula, Kibawi, Bukidnon. Ay, number 13, guys. With a contract ID of 24KB0154 and the approved budget for the contract is 4,950,000 and the contract duration is 210 calendar days. So, dito sa area, dito sa project location nato is naana ang complete na ang ilahang 5 ka bay. So, so during validation, ang ilahang gusto sa end user is 3-layer nga bleachers diri nga side, sa right side, and left and right canopy, and also diri pud sa ato ang short side sa front, and dressing room sa stage diri tapad sa right side sa stage, spandrel also for the both ends. So mao na ilang ilahang existing nga stage. For the scope of work, we have completion of covered court inclusive of right side bleachers with railing, 38 stainless steel na pipe, and we also have front, left, and right canopy, dressing room at stage. So kaning dressing room is naa na ang tiles, ang ceiling, tapos ang mga installation sa doors, sa windows, and also each room na ay toilet sa sa male and female nga dressing room na ay toilets. And we also have installation of spandrel for the both ends, installation of fascia boards with fascia frames sa atong sa atong canopy and sa atong dressing room nga roofing, and we also have painting works for the dressing room, bleachers, ceiling, stage, existing pedestals, and additional and existing steel structures. We also have plumbing works and electrical works. So this is the floor plan of the project are reflecting the bleachers diri sa right side. And this is the floor plan for the dressing room. We have male and female dressing room. And mao ni ang diri ang access from the stage. And this is the exit stairs. So this is the typical elevation. Naka-reflect na po ang ato ang canopy and the bleachers. So this is the perspective of the project. Excluded ang katong dressing room. Wala siya na-appeal. Pero included to siya sa PAW. So these are the specifications for the project. And the equipment requirements. And that's all for Barangay Pinamula project. Thank you.
Next project.
Duha ako man version, San Isidro version mo. Good afternoon once again. I'll be discussing the project number 1 and 2 in the list. So the first project is construction of road Barangay San Isidro, Quezon, Bukidnon with a contract ID of 24 KB 0141. So the approved budget for the contract is 4,950,000 and a project duration of 75 calendar days. So our location is 22.8 kilometers away from these districts. So this is the location of our project. So kung dito tumuagi sa Barangay San Jose, mga 7 kilometers pa siya pasulod paingon diri sa San Isidro. So for our geotag photos, the beginning of our project is will connect at this existing PCCP. So una siyang beginning, and then the middle part of the project and the end part of the project. So for our scope of works, construction of 250 meter or 0.5 lane kilometer PCCP with a width of 5 meters and thickness of 200 mm, with 167 meter paved shoulder, width of 2 meters, both sides na siya, so, and thickness also of 200 mm, and extended subgrade preparation and aggregate sub-base course. We also have construction of rubble concrete, slope protection with wheel guard for both sides. For our typical sections, we have road section, normal crown ditch on both sides, with super elevation, and road section with paved shoulder both sides, and road section with slope protection on both sides, and road section with gravel roads transition. So these are our summary of quantities and the equipment requirement. So that's all for Barangay San Isidro. The next project is Barangay Bershiba. So next project is construction of road Barangay Bershiba, Taw-Taw, Bukidnon
Contract ID is 24KB0142. Approved budget is 4,950,000. Project duration 75 calendar days. So our location is 14.7 kilometers away from this office. So dire mo na itong project. We have 4 sections. This is section 1, section 2, section 3, and section 4. So dire ang beginning sa section 1. Iyang end mo connect diri dool sa ilang barangay. For section 2, mo connect yapon ta aning existing nila, so natay 45 meters ani. And then for section 3, diri pod siya mo connect. And section 4 is kaning mo connect sa duha ka junction. So our scope of works is construction of barangay road using Portland cement concrete pavement with specified dimensions, a thickness of 0.2 meters, width of 5 meters, and a length of 250 meters, along with an additional 73 meters of sub-base preparation. Additionally, it includes the integration of paved shoulder 1 meter wide along both sides for a length of 182.5 meters, as well as gravel shoulder spanning 140.5 meters, installation of one line 910 mm reinforced concrete pipe culvert RCPC, and the provision of new pipe and structures on both sides are also part of the project. So same ang typical section na to sa atong 5 meter width nga shoulder carriageway. So dugang la road typical section with RCPC cross drainage. So these are our summary of quantities and the equipment requirement. So that's all for Barangay Bershiba. Thank you.
For project number 9, 24 KB 0150, kwaon daw ni sa regional office.
Okay.
Ang EBC 76,253,000.
Okay, thank you.
Ato sa gikuan to dos. Replace sa budget na to.
Since we are done with the presentation of project contracts, we'd like to remind our interested bidders of the newly issued department order of the DPWH on strike policy.
To all the participating leaders, we would like to inform you about the new department order number 28, series of 2024, entitled Three Strike Policy in the Procurement of Infrastructure, Goods, and Consulting Services Contracts. This policy is aimed at enforcing adherence to procurement guidelines stipulated under Section 69, Item 1 of the 2016 Revised Implementing Rules and Regulations of Republic Act 9184, Under this policy, if a bidder commits three offenses or acts described as all other acts that tend to defeat the purpose of competitive bidding, they shall be subjected to an administrative penalty. These offenses or acts are further classified into three major categories. First, withdrawal from the bidding process, submission of a non-participation letter, or failure to submit a bid after purchasing the bid documents. Second, submission of late bids without valid reasons as determined by the BAD. Third, submission of patently insufficient bid. A patently insufficient bid refers to a bid that fails to include or comply with certain mandatory requirements determined during eligibility screening or shortlisting, during bid evaluation, and during post-qualification process. Four, the enforcement and penalties. If a bidder commits any of the three major offenses or acts listed 3 times within a year, starting from the approval date of the resolution recommending the imposition of strike 1, first warning, which is counted as day 1 through day 365. And if these three offenses are of a similar or identical in nature, it will trigger the enforcement of the stipulated administrative penalty, which is suspension from participating in all DPWH procurement activities and entering the contract with any DPWH procuring entity. This may result in the blacklisting of the suspended bidder, thereby disqualifying the bidder from participating in any government procurement activities for a period of 1 year. The errant bidder will be promptly notified by the Bids and Awards Committee and will be given a chance to explain their actions before any final decision is made.
Okay na. So, is there a move for the adjournment of this pre-bid conference?
I move for the adjournment of this pre-bid conference.
I second the motion.
It has been moved and seconded that this pre-bid conference is adjourned at exactly 4:30 p.m. Thank you. Sa kapuno kanina.